What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Got our very first video out today. Very excited. Me and my brother joined a 9-hole 2-man scramble league. It's just a best ball scramble format, and I believe it's 8 weeks is the league. So this is our first week right here that you're about to see, and we'll be putting out videos like this hopefully every Sunday night. And hope everyone enjoys. And cheers. Thanks for being here. All right, here we are on the first hole. Brendan pulls driver out. Looks like he really pipes this one down the middle, and he does, except it only went about 170 yards, which I didn't even know was possible for a grown man. But anyway, so here's my shot. I missed my first shot because, you know, why wouldn't I? But I had a nice little wedge up there, missed to the right a little bit. Brendan takes his wedge out, gets a little tighter than me. I'm begging for it to get in close to that gimme range, but doesn't quite make it, so we get a putt. I just completely clobber this fucking ball past the hole. Getting used to the putting on this indoor simulator is going to be a little bit tough, but Brendan puts one tight there, and we get the gimme for par. So it's the second hole. I pull 4 hybrid off the tee and just absolutely pull one into the rough, like 40 yards from the tee box. Pretty bad shot. And Brendan gets up here. He hits his driver, freaking hooks it right into the tree. So tough start for this one. So I take 4 hybrid out again, just try to poke something out into the fairway here. I do a pretty good job. Probably about 200 yards into the fairway or so. And Brendan takes 3 wood, tries to do the same thing, and he gets it a little bit further than I did. So we're in pretty good position here for our third shot into the green on this par 5. So we get about 160 in from the green. I hit a really nice 8-iron. I pured the fuck out of this thing, but it tails off because I can't hit a golf ball straight for the life of me. Brendan pulls 7-iron. He hits a good shot. He just kind of pushes it off to the right. So we're going to be ended up left with a little chip onto the green. You're about to see one of the worst chips you'll ever see. I hit this thing like an absolute coward. Can't even get it over that ridge, and it's just going to roll right off the front of the green. So there's that. I missed Brendan's 4th shot, but he actually put a good chip up there for us and got us into gimme. So hole 3 here, par 4. I pull a 4 hybrid, and I just absolutely clobber this thing. I don't know what got into me on that golf shot, but it was like a 250-yard 4 hybrid. I was pretty fired up about it, as you can see with this little, hey, how are ya? Brendan takes out driver, and he hits a pretty bad shot. So luckily I got one out there for us, but that leaves us with, I think, about 93 yards in. I pull another 52-degree wedge out, and I missed this one barely right too again. The distance is really good. I'm just off the green there. Brendan takes out 56, takes a hack at it, and he misses a little bit further to the right. So we're going to end up taking mine here and just trying to get a little chip in. Yeah, here we go with the 52. I almost hole this one out. I'm begging for it to go, but it doesn't want to go for me. Good shot, though, and then Brendan hits a nice little shot as well. Gets us right up there, and we get the gimme for par there. So on to hole 4, another par 5. 4 hybrid off the tee again. I like using 4 hybrid. I tend to find a lot of fairways with it, but this one, all it did was just find the only tree out there. So pretty tough shot. So I'm begging for a good one from Brendan here, and he just hooks one into the creek. That didn't help us too much. So we have to take mine behind the tree, and I'm telling Brendan to just put something on the fairway for us, and I'll get aggressive. He continues to hit the tree and just, goes 4 yards, so it didn't work too well for us. But so I say fuck it. I'm just going to cut a nice 4 hybrid out from behind this tree. It lands like next to this fairway bunker in the rough, but still pretty good. 76 yards in on our 3rd shot and a par 5. We're in pretty good shape. Brendan hits a nice 56-degree wedge here. It just doesn't quite get there. I pull out my 60. I'm all fired up because it's like my perfect 60 yardage, and I just hit it like shit. and it goes short, and there it goes, rolling off the green. So we got to make a chip here, get us into gimme zone. The gimme zone's like 12 feet, which is nice. Should be birding a lot of holes, but we're just not that good. There you just saw an incredible chip out of Brendan. So I roll one up there pretty good. I almost hold it out, but we got in for the par there. So 5th hole, par 4. I don't know if you saw that, but I just like pulled my arm out of my socket there. It sucks getting old, but yeah. Brendan pulls driver, trying to get something out there for us because the shot I just hit was pretty tough, and he hooks one off to the left. But the good thing is you're about to see an incredible shot. I tried to hit 8-iron like an absolute hero through these fucking trees, and I think a blind man could have told you that wasn't going to work. So ends up going about 50 yards. I tell Brendan to punch this through the trees. He pulls out a 4-iron and pulls the sickest punch shot I've ever seen in my life. Look at this thing roll up. Look at it. It's going to roll down right into gimme zone to a foot. It's giving you the eyes there. Got a nice birdie. On to hole 6, it's a par 3. I pulled 8-iron and just hit it like an absolute asshole. As you can see, I wasn't very happy about that. Brendan pulls 8-iron too. He puts a pretty good strike on it. This is the closest to the pin hole. I guess they do one every week. I think we were like 84 feet from the hole. I don't think we're breaking any records there, but he got us on. So we got a long putt. So I try to lay into this one a little bit, not knowing what these simulators do with putting, and it just doesn't even get close. So Brendan goes up there, saw my putt, and said, fuck it, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Let's just leave this one 20 feet short too. And he does. So now we're left with another 20-foot putt. So I try to get this one into zone. I actually almost hole this one out, but doesn't quite make it. But in gimme zone, so Brendan's going to take a run at it here. He makes a pretty good putt here. His just misses too, but we're in for bogey, which really sucks after making bird the last hole. But hole 7, it's a par 4. I don't know what happened here. That ball hit off the sidewall and almost came back and hit me. So you can see for yourself, it just wasn't a good one. But Brendan pulls out driver, and he puts a really nice shot out there for us, which is exactly what we needed there. Actually got this one over 200 yards this time too, so that always helps. And then 215 in with a 4 hybrid, and I think at this point my game's just completely falling apart, hitting the ball like shit. But Brendan's gonna go with a 3-wood here, try to get one up there for us. Absolutely stripes it, fades a little bit to the right, but gets us right up there. And here we go with my chipping again. This is just really bad. I needed like a 33-yard chip. I think I hit it like 12 yards, but Brendan hits a really good one here for us. Gets us right into gimme, 2 feet. It's a good par. So the 8th hole, it's a par 3, about 170 yards. I hit 8-iron, falls just short. I was pretty pissed about that because I got a good hold of it too. But so Brendan goes to the 7-iron here, and he's gonna get it a little up to the right and a little short, and you can tell he's not very jazzed up about that. But just gonna get a wedge in here and just try to get us into gimme zone and finish up with a par. And I actually almost chipped that one in too. Missed Brendan's shot. I think he just skipped his shot that time. But 9th hole, par 4. I said, I can't hit driver, but might as well try. Slice that thing into oblivion. 30 yards right of the green. It's a really short par 4. It's like 280 yards, I think. So Brendan hits one up there. His goes a little further right. I think we're going to end up taking mine here and just... this is a birdie hole. Like, there's no excuse for not making birdie here, but as you can tell by the tone of my voice, you don't make birdie. I hit another awful chip, and then Brendan goes up, and his chip misses to the left, and rolls right off the green. So we get this next chip up there in the gimme range so we can finish off the par for the night. We end up even par for the night, which isn't bad for our first night in, but it'd be nice if we can get under par. I think the people who won the last session shot like 25 under through 8 weeks or something crazy like that. I don't see 25 under in our future, but who knows? We're just hoping to go 10 to 15 under throughout the 8 weeks and make the playoffs. So that's our scorecard. It's a tough picture. I'll try to be better next week so you guys can actually see, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.